All right, you guys hosed me. I think 50% of the comments yesterday were about the dead pixel. It's probably somewhere around right here. I don't really know. What's funny is it only shows up at a certain ISO, so I can actually turn it up. I can turn it on manually. There it is. You can see it right there. All right, I'm gonna fix it. Let's go. Boom. It's done. It's gone. It'll never be here again. Sorry about that. I hate having to look at dead pixels. I feel you on that. Let's give this a nice. Dude, if you don't floor it under a bridge, then who are you? Do you even like cars? No.
There's a cop right up there. He's too busy.
It's just a dad wagon. What are you gonna do? Well, all right. We had to go to the bank real quick to pick up some cash because we're finally actually getting the Miata back today. It only took 2 days to get back from Pennsylvania, so we're gonna pick that up, and I have to pay the driver before he gets back. But also, I realized that I've been kind of neglecting the PO box the past couple weeks, so we went back there and we got a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna be able to open. I'm so happy that I'm so hyped that every time I go there, you guys have something for me, and that's just so awesome. So we're gonna open some stuff up, and then we're going to forget this car today. We're gonna be working on this little boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh, somebody buy me a Thrasher shirt. Oh god. Rip. I'll give you guys something pretty to look at while you have to look at my ugly face. Evan Shanks. My brother Ethan, what did you send me? I expect this on the wall, VW for life. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Hope this flag doesn't break. Thanks, Ethan. Oh, here's my brother Jacob. Oh no.
More?
Oh no, dude.
Even better.
That's amazing. We're gonna have to go stick some of these on random cars. That is what I'm talking about. That's amazing. Thank you, Jacob.
PPPS. Tell TJ he's a hoser.
My bro Trevor from Fayetteville. Evan and Victoria, look at that, for both of us. Trevor sent a cold one to the both of us. He wins both of our hearts today. A cold twisty for me. Welcome to the Jeep and Mopar family. I love getting flags, dude. Flags are like the coolest thing ever. Mopar, oh, this is dope. I like this, dude. That's good. Trevor, thank you, bro. That is dope.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron.
You done messed up, Ron. Oh, man, dude, let's go. Come see me if you guys ever want to do some wine testing in Central Coast, California.
Yes.
You just spoke to Victoria's heart, dude. Your spirit animal is wine. Got some good black ice. Got a nice, it's actually cold, feel that. I don't know how that happened. A geeky shirt.
Always allow pop-ups.
Thank you so much for you guys sending me stuff to the PO box.
Woo!
And I have to say, I'm really excited. I'm really happy you guys have sent me all these flags. But moving to when we move to California, my garage is actually going to be shared, unfortunately. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with all of them. I might have to decorate my office with all these flags. We'll see. But if you guys missed that vlog, we are going to be moving to California.
You're moving without me?
Victoria and I are gonna be moving to California at the beginning of September, and it's awesome. So hyped, so psyched. Let's get moving. What freaking idiot came in and parked this car last night? We figured something out, and I talked to a few people. I have a bunch of very educated car people, friends, that I'm very thankful for that have kind of helped me out, and also the viewers as well. I'm very grateful for those of you who are in the comments as well helping me out. My car is smoking, and I don't need to really explain that. If I do, you need to go back and catch up on some videos, a lot of videos. We thought that the smoking either was valve seals or turbos, and I am about 99.9% sure it's not valve seals, because when this car starts up, there's no puff of smoke. And like I said yesterday in yesterday's video, because it takes so long for this car to start smoking, it makes me think that it's the turbos. So what I'm actually going to do today is I'm going to drive it around the block. We're going to start it up and make sure that there's no puff of smoke come out the bottom of the downpipe. And then we're going to drive it around the block and see how long it actually takes it to start smoking from a cold start. Plus, it just sounds fun. I haven't really driven this car around much, so it excites me a little bit to just go out and drive it with power steering this time around. And speaking of power steering, we do have a little bit of a leak. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the car warm. I'm basically going to make sure that power steering is good. So we'll get to that But for right now, I'd like to see if we get a puff of smoke at the start to kind of diagnose and make sure that what I need is a turbo. And then after that, I'm just gonna do some research, try to get some turbos. We might have to do single turbo, I don't know. I would like to stay twins. We'll talk about this a little later. Let's get this thing started up. Nothing at all? There we go. I think we have our answer there. Let's go ahead and get this thing driven around. I'm so excited, dude. Woo, that clutch is brutal. Let's go. All about that welded diff light. Skirt, 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 skirt. Let's go. Oh, it's so much better with power steering. Oh my gosh. I'm really excited to have a full exhaust though, so I don't feel my insides rumble while we drive it. Yeah, so right now I really just want to drive it around the block at a slow speed. I just want to see how long it takes for the turbos to start smoking. I think at this point we've diagnosed and we have figured out that yes, it 100% is turbos because my coolant's great. The smoke is bluish, which indicates that it's definitely oil. It's not a mix of color. It's definitely not a head gasket. But hey, brother, look at that.
It's about this point last time when it started
smoking. Yeah, this
smoking.
point last time it started smoking.
There's nothing.
It's just a little loud in here though. It's so good.
Now you have some smoke.
Now I have some smoke, we'll see, but I got the turbos to spool. So
Yeah.
you think about that, like now that I got the turbos warmed up, I now have oil running through them. It makes total sense. So I think we just 100% figured out it is time for big turbo.
That's loud.
It is very loud. All right, you want to go ahead and get out and I'll put this back in the garage. There's actually not a lot of smoke. Like it's minimal. Like we just drove it around. It's not even really warm yet. Okay, I can definitely see some smoke coming out the back, but like it's still good. This makes me really excited. I'm so happy I didn't have to open up the motor. The last thing I wanted to do was change some valve seals, man. It's never a fun job. You know what's funny is like it's just sitting here idling and there's no smoke coming out. Dude, even though I'm gonna have to drop a load of money, that makes me excited that that's what the problem is. But at least this time the garage is not filled with it. I'm not choking myself out and giving myself cancer because I don't want that to happen. The next step here, just to make 100% sure, is one of these days, I'm not gonna end up doing it today, maybe tomorrow or the next day. I need to take the turbos off. I'd like to check for play because now that we've at least narrowed it down to where it really isn't, I don't think it's anything internal. Now that I'm not gonna basically waste my time taking the turbos off, we're gonna take them off. Oh, hey, bro, what's up? You know what? That guy does not wave at me because I drive a Miata. And it's sad. It hurts my feelings. I gotta take literally everything out of this right here. So it's kind of a pain in the rear rump-ish area. But because now that we've kind of eliminated all the other stuff from the inside of the motor, it's not gonna be at least a waste of time. So we're gonna do that one time this week. We'll take the turbos out, rip the turbos off the 1J, and we're gonna see if there's any turbo play in the rear. The front one actually was fine, but the rear is usually the one that goes. It might be a seal, you never really know. My big dilemma here, and something that has been concerning to me is I really wanted to keep the stock twins, and I'll explain to you why. It's gonna be really hard to teach myself to drift with a turbo that basically takes a long time to spool. And one thing I'm not going to do is waste my money and time on getting a small eBay turbo or something like that when I could just go ahead and go balls out with a big single. Now what I will do, here's the plan here, because I still have the W58 trans, and that trans is only good to about 400 wheel torque, I can get a big single, but I can't crank the boost up anything, or I can't really crank the boost up. So I'll run really low boost on a big single. It's gonna be really hard for me to learn how to drift like that. I don't really want to learn on those types of characteristics on that kind of turbo, but whatever I have to do, I have to do. And then what I'll do is I'll get a new fuel system. I'm gonna have to get a new fuel system, new fuel pump, new injectors and stuff like that since it's a huge turbo. And then what I'll do is I'll get a piggyback fuel system instead of a standalone so I can keep stock ECU and go ahead and manage the fuel system with the new turbo. So unless, if you guys can please somehow help me find stock, good condition twin one JZ, it can't be two JZ turbos because they're not direct bolt-on and I don't want to deal with that mess. If you know anybody with a stock twin setup that I can replace mine with that are in perfect condition, I would love you forever if you would email me or direct message me on Twitter to let me know, because I will snatch them up in a heartbeat, because I would love to keep the stock twin setup because they run cooler and it'll be a little bit easier to learn how to drift. Aside from that, today I want to diagnose the power steering issue. It's still leaking very, very minorly. One thing I can attribute to that is I think I definitely over-tightened this hose clamp right here. It's definitely coming out of there. I don't know, I'm not trying to flush the system, I'm just trying to get power steering all the way through the system. And the way that you do that is you want to go ahead and take the power steering cap off. Not too bad. What you do is you leave the cap off, and you crank the wheel all the way one direction while the car is on, and you basically let everything flow through it. So going back through here, I think I just over-tightened it. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm hoping that going back through here and tightening it a little bit softer in a different direction might go ahead and prevent this leak, because I'm pretty sure that's where the leak's coming from. There we go. I think we might have just over-tightened it a little bit last time. Okay, let's give this a shot. This was one of my tech friends told me to do this. Not tech, mechanic friends told me to go ahead and give this a go, so hoping this works. Let's go ahead and smoke out my garage and piss off some neighbors with some really good sounds. Woo! Father! Well, I just lost something. Alright, so that's getting pretty wild in there. Oh, there's a party in there, bros. Woo! What is going on? Oh! I guess I'll go ahead and just put like a towel right here, just in case it leaks everywhere. Just an oil towel. I can't express how actually happy I am that I don't have to open up the motor. I would have done it. I love learning, but I really didn't want to have to do that job. It looks like diarrhea. That's nasty, bro. Oh. The guy that told me to do it told me to just literally let the car run for like 10 minutes. So I'm either gonna do that or do it until the turbos get hot enough to cover the garage in smoke, because I ain't trying to die today. Let's give this a go. I gotta have some pro aim right now. This is 420 no scoping, right? Oh, oh God. Oh God, there we go. That literally just got everywhere. Oh, all right, I don't know what just happened, but now the power steering, like the actual pump itself, is no longer making any noise. I think we fixed it. It's so fun, like fixing things and like not hearing more things go wrong. Like it's nice when cars go in your favor. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the other direction. Oh yeah, we're smoking now. Okay. There we go. All right, well, I told you I would stop when we started smoking. It looks like the power steering is good. We are really smoking now, so let's go ahead and turn this lever off. Oh, I'm an idiot. I did not turn it straight. Nope. Killed. Yep, that's just, well, looks like we're just gonna have some sick drift angle sitting here in the garage. Dude, for real, I could probably tell some basic thoughts that's Starbucks. I could pull that off as a Starbucks drink. Hey, oh, it's a new bubbly flavor. Look at that. It's the new fancy Bubble McTwist from Starbucks. Oh, the thing that dropped was my cap for this. Hey man, I noticed you went all the way down there. I wish you wouldn't have done that. I know I mentioned earlier that we were supposed to pick up my Miata today. It was supposed to be dropped off, but I just called the guy who's shipping the car down, and it was really hard to understand. Whatever he was speaking was about 13% English, so I think he said that it's going to actually be delivered on Friday. But guys, remember, racism's not funny. Tomorrow we are going to be picking up something very special for the Miata. I'm very excited about. Most of you could probably guess given the things that have been happening recently, but I'm very hyped. It's been a long time since I've ended the video in like a heartfelt kind of talk with you guys, and a lot of that is attributed to how busy I've been with the cars and just how excited I've been at the end of each video to go to the next day. One thing it's really been on my mind lately is, you know, there's been a lot of comments. I get comments all the time that's like, you know what, if you would just go into debt and buy this car or do this. Like, people try and tell me how I can get over 100,000 views per video so I can be successful on YouTube. I just want you guys to know that I'm never, ever, ever going to stop being genuine on my channel. The passion that I have for cars is never going to be swayed. The problem with YouTube now is it has become, like, there's no such thing as genuinely good content anymore. There really is not. There's some channels out there, and I'm not calling anybody out or saying anything, but for the most part, especially the huge channels on YouTube, there's no such thing as genuinely good content anymore. It's just speaking. It's really a competition with who can spend the most money and make the best title on a video. And a lot of people just see all their subscribers as money signs. I feel like we're way too close together, and even though I love you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit further from you so you can feel a little more comfortable. I want you guys to understand that I don't see you guys as money signs. I cherish and I value, and I'm so thankful for the amount of following that I have been blessed with. I see you guys as people that I can influence, and I see the audience I have as people that I can affect and that I can share my story with and that I can help grow personally. It's great to make money, and there's a lot of people out there. A lot of the automotive YouTubers make 10 times more than I do. But you know, at the end of the day, I was thinking the other day, because sometimes I'm like, you know what, it'd be really nice if I could make 10 grand this month. It'd be really nice if I could make 15, 20 grand this month, or 40 grand or 50 grand like some of these big YouTubers do. Like, but I want you guys to know I don't make anything near that. I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, you know what? I'm actually okay with that, because I see these people out there that only see YouTube as a business opportunity, and I see that, and the people only care about them because they have cool stuff. The only reason people care about them is because they can spend money and they can go into debt and they can teach you guys how to go into debt. And I don't want to do that. I never want to do that. I will never go into debt to impress anybody. If I ever have to go into debt, it's because I'm going to buy a house and I'm going to buy a daily car that I need. You know, I'm not going to do that just to impress an audience and just to bring people in, because the second you get rid of that, guess what? They don't give a heck. They're not going to care about you anymore. That's not, so that my point is, I want to thank you guys, the genuine supporters out there that enjoy me for me, that I know that no matter what car I have, no matter what car I own, no matter what I do, I know you're always going to support me. And I also want to say that I know YouTube is not the end game for me. Like I said, the video where I was moving, my long-term goal is to act, and I want to have a presence in that field. So, you know, you might not see me in YouTube in forever, and because of that, I'm okay with where I'm at now. You know, I'm very thankful. I have a beautiful wife that loves me. I have 2 cars that I've always wanted to own, and I have the ability to modify and to build. And even though I don't have an excess of money, I can't go out and buy a GTR, can't, you know, do every single thing in the world that I want. I don't own a Supra yet, that kind of thing. Like, I want you guys to know I'm okay with that, and I just want you guys to understand that I'm never going to lose the genuineness. My goal is to be an influence on you guys. It's never to make money off of you guys. Now, obviously, I need to make money because that's what pays the bills, and I can't live. You know, I can't make videos if I don't live. But I want you guys to know I don't see you guys as dollar signs. And I don't know where that came from today, but it's something that I've been wanting to say for the past week. And I just need you guys to know that. Whether you hated that speech or you loved it, I don't care. It was something that was on my mind, and I wanted you guys to understand that you're valued. You're more valuable to me than just my monthly income. And I love you guys, and I thank you guys for what you've done for me, because it's, you know, if you guys didn't watch me every day, then I don't know where I'd be right now. I'd probably I'd have some miserable finance job where I'd probably make a ton of money, but again, like I've been telling you, it's not about that. It's about me being happy and me being genuine and sharing my passion that I have. But I hope you guys are enjoying the SC videos. We're going to do some more Miata stuff and SRT stuff very, very, very soon. And we're going to go inside and do some research on some large turbos. I didn't mean to burp when I did that, but it was almost perfect, like a perfect sound effect. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and be victorious. You guys know the drill. You already know what I'm going to say. And you know that you got nothing better to do except for click one of those 2 videos I have for you right there. And keep watching.
Why are you pointing your finger and everything right now?
I'm animated.
For you.